Right, this is Who Goes There again, and we're at St Peter's Church in Arlesford. Thought I saw a shadow then. And here it is. Destroyed by fire in 1971. There's been reports of steps behind you, that sort of thing, shadows being seen. So I think we're going to have a little look tonight and see if we can find anything at all.
There's also been people pushed in here as well.
Yeah, people have been pushed, and also there's a car coming. And also, and apparently some satanic.
Did you hear that noise just then? Did you hear that?
No.
That click click noise?
No. Some.
Sorry, I'm just looking behind you because I heard that noise. Go on then.
Well, the moon is about 3/4 full. But anyway, as I was saying, there's been apparently a few little satanic goings on, as well as.
Did you hear that? Sorry, I'm just getting maybe a little bit gibbery.
Shall I do it again? Right, sorry for the interruptions, but Jenny's getting a bit jittery here. Yes, anyway, as I said before, destroyed by fire in 1971, so it's got no roof on it, in fact nothing, it's just a husk, just the walls, the graveyard surrounds it, that's all consecrated. But like I said, there's been reports of footsteps, that sort of thing on the gravel path. Some satanic worship has been going on here, so they say, the locals say. Animal sacrifices, that sort of thing. So it's relatively active. The moon is quite bright tonight, so the sky is quite luminous and shows the outline of the church really well tonight. But so what we will be doing is putting up a few static cameras inside the church, infrared, and we'll leave those alone, and we'll explore around the cemetery itself and see if we pick anything up, and you'll be the first to know. And if it goes fairly well, we do find things, we'll consider doing a live here. But this is sort of just to check the place out, really. And thanks for watching this video.
Thanks. And just what Dean was saying about the gravel path here.
Yeah.
As you can see, people have heard footsteps.
Right, I'm asking you now, Jen, how do you feel about it here?
Well, driving up here, and all today probably, and yesterday, I was really nervous because, as you know, first time I come here I heard footsteps behind me, and I was a relative child, I was about 11. And the second time I come here, when we left, and this was a good 15 years ago, when we left the last time I come here, because I vowed never to come back here again. When we was driving home, I really didn't feel well at all. I remember being quiet, and I didn't like it when I got home. And then, coincidence or not, I remember getting up in the morning, and I had this wooden figure of this monk, and it had dropped on the floor, and its head was off. And of course, I was still feeling freaked out by the night before, and it took me quite a while to get over being here. And I thought, I'm never going back to that place. And Dean's taught me around to coming back here again, so I've been on edge.
And at night?
And at night as well. I mean, it's a cold evening, but it feels colder just standing here.
Is it?
And you think it, because we're kind of secluded.
Oh yeah, it does, as you come through the first entrance.
It feels colder here.
Yeah, it does. Right, so this is inside the church, all exposed. Had the fire in 1971.
location we go to, there's a
You
train.
just read my mind. Every location we go to, you hear that train.
Can you hear a bell then? Did you hear a bell?
Just heard one then.
Did this church used to have bells?
Did I bring the tripod? Okay. Sorry about the hat, but it's really cold. We set up a couple of infrared lights here facing what was the chancel. As we found out, you're always going to get the maximum activity at chancel in a church, so hopefully this one will show us some. We're going to set up a locked off camera, well as locked off as it can be in an open church like this, leave them alone for about 20 minutes or so, and hopefully we'll get something. So I'm going to set up this camera to the pathway so we get it. Is it lit up? Can you see if it's lit up?
Yeah. Yes.
Is it good?
Yeah, this is the noise I heard about 10 minutes ago.
Okay, locked off camera.
Did you hear that then?
No?
Ooh. Like that.
Really?
Yeah. Sounded like a lion.
I don't know what the sound's going to be like, but we're heading into a rather well lit graveyard by the moon. That's the outside of the church.
I can almost hear like whispering, like in Santa, you know, it's like they're whispering.
Well, also that's occurred in the bunker, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, who are these people? We just come to see you. We're strangers to you, but we mean you no harm.
Okay, well it's really windy, so it's going to play havoc with the sound and possibly the EVPs we make it. But let's just hope for the best. Is any spirits here like to communicate with us, please?
Is the wind going to really interfere with the mics? Can you show yourself in front of my camera, please? Let me know that you're here.
Okay. Well, we keep getting gusts of wind coming across the fields because it is open, and whether we get any EVPs or not, I don't know. I think what we'll do is quite possibly find some more slightly shaded areas, which there are behind the church. See if we get any luck there as well. Hopefully we have caught something. Obviously we don't know yet, but hopefully we have. I've got another camera in the bag. Tapping twigs back there.
Did you hear that then?
Yeah, a couple of
No, did you hear a man?
No.
I heard a man speak then. Did you say something then? I heard you very clearly then. What did you say? I heard it again. What is it you're telling us? Did you hear it? That's really creepy. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. You're not creepy. I'm just really interested in what you're saying. Would you like to say it again? Come closer. Would you like to say it again? We heard you, I heard you. Would you mind repeating yourself? If you can, we may be able to help you, whatever it is that you want.
Would you like us to pass a message? Can you tell us your name? My name's Dean.
My name's Jenny.
You can repeat our names to show us you're there.
If you show yourself, walk past this camera, show a light. Follow us then if you would like to do that instead. If you're a bit nervous.
But only around the church.
Only around the church.
During the day, on a summer's day, it's actually a beautiful place. It really is, but as with many other places, during the night it takes on a completely different persona. Seems a little bit shaded here, even though it's fairly open. Seems less windy here, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It does, a lot less windy. Unless you're just having a break.
Is the man here that talked to us a moment ago? Thought I saw something then. Woo!
Where did you see?
Right ahead of us there.
That's
But
where I heard it.
peripheral, probably peripheral vision. Is a gentleman here like to talk to us, please? That's a car. Any ladies here? It's cold, but it's not cold enough to see our breath, is it? Don't do that.
What?
I thought that was an EVP.
Oh, I'm testing.
When you're going,
Sorry, we're arguing. Your brother and sister.
well, you're probably aware of that already. Did you hear that?
Is that me when I lifted mine?
No, something moved, but it might be a bit of wildlife in the bush there. We've come to another part of the graveyard. It seems just as open as the other bit, but not as windy, so it goes down into a dip here. Anyway, we'll carry on with our search. I don't know why, I feel a little bit more disturbed here.
What do you mean? Disturbed?
Yeah, like they do. A bit uneasy. Pigeons there flying off in the tree.
I don't like it near there.
You don't?
No. Where I heard that voice. I don't like it because it was really clear.
I really hope we caught that then.
That is geese, isn't it? That we see.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. If I said repeat and it did it again, it's just as long as it wasn't branches making, because it was windy at the same time, wasn't it?
What repeated? What?
The voice.
When?
When I said I heard you say it again,
Yeah.
it did.
But you don't know what it said?
No.
Okay.
But it might have been twigs, because it's alright, it's just, I just thought I saw someone's arm over there moving.
An arm?
I just thought I saw someone's arm moving up and down.
Probably just a branch. Oh, I wish those birds wouldn't do that.
Now I've got a real stonking headache now. With you?
I think you're more sensitive than I am. Would someone like to contact us, please?
I thought I heard someone say Dean then.
Did someone say my name? It's really kicking up.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I must admit, I do feel uneasy here.
I do as well.
Oh, I can smell a lovely smell of mint, but that's probably growing here somewhere. Lovely smell of mint.
I can't smell mint.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I
I remember
can.
it from being here during the
Yeah.
day, the smell mint. Right, heading to the shaded area now, behind the church. Where it's less windy, but a little bit more overgrown. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm really enjoying myself. I just saw something fly across. It might have been a bat. Oh, they're in hibernation now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Shall I try turning on my lamp? Just for 1 minute.
Jenny's turning her lamp on and having an eye out because sometimes she has picked up some really decent orb or light anomalies, and when the energies go past the lens they tend to show up really well. So I'm just trying this out for a little while.
Trouble is, you can't really see that far because it's not IR.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
It's also just a theory that energy is invisible, and therefore, if spirit, well, as we know, it probably is energy, it should reflect it and show up as some kind of light anomaly. Can you show yourself in front of the camera for me and Dean? go back there.
Should we go back to where we heard that voice?
No, we feel uncomfortable. We'll go back there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we're going to go back to that place where we both feel uncomfortable and where I thought I heard that voice.
Okay. Right, it's a second visit then to where Jenny thinks she heard a man's voice.
It was here, wasn't it?
Here. Well, there's a gravestone further up, so that's where it was.
Was it? You sure? Yeah. There was a break in the trees.
It's here. Is there a name on this? I can't read it.
So we get the torch. Is this under this bell?
It's blank, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anything on the other side?
That's what I was going to try. Oh, is it a family plot by the looks of things?
Is there any names on the other side?
I'm going to have a look.
Just the first name.
Yeah, there is.
What's the first name?
James.
Is James here with us tonight?
James died in 1882. Doesn't seem to be any children. Might have been, but it doesn't say. Not always buried together, are they?
I think that was then.
What, did you just say something?
Yeah, so I wonder what the hell that was then.
Did you go?
What's that?
Did you just go? Or you
No.
said, what the hell was that?
No. Someone laughing at me, I suppose. What does it say? Okay. I don't feel very comfortable here at all.
I don't either.
Okay, let's move out then. Mind your step.
I think Dean's getting a bit nervous, so we're retreating.
Yeah, I'm not happy here, to be absolutely honest with you. And I'm not one to get scared too easily. What do you think of it so far?
Yeah, it was. It isn't actually as creepy as I thought it would be, but I did really get my stomach went over when I heard that voice near that bush. And if it is a voice, I can't wait to get home and listen to that
Yeah.
and see, because it was really clear.
Okay.
It was as though it was someone standing next to you speaking.
Right.
And when I said, it's too late, because you always feel like they're trying to hide, it's too late, I've heard you, and you tell me what you said. And it said something else again.
Yeah.
And that's when, you know, you think, oh.
Right.
But then that's when communication seemed to stop after that.
So I think that's about it for this evening. It's a fairly short visit, but it is really cold, so we're not used to it. So I'm hoping we've actually caught something. We're going to leave the recorder going when we get leaving, obviously, we always do. So we've got. So I'll be going home, editing, and listening. Well, listening, then editing. We'll be going home, listening, and editing. See if we find anything.
Bit is listening.
Sorry?
My favourite bit is listening.
Yeah.
But we would just like to say that all spirits that are here with us now, you have to stay here.
Yeah, all the spirits have to stay here. This is your home.
You're not allowed to follow us or leave with us. That is the rule. But thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.